Good morning everyone, it's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway and I'm here to do a general weekly read for the 5th to the 11th of February. I am continuing on doing it the same way I've done it the last few times, where I have drawn a few of my L.A.B products, my liquid alchemy in a bottle, which are these. I'll start with these then. The liquid alchemy in a bottle are high vibrational frequencies that have been created to nurture, balance, heal mind, body and soul. They are an amazing complementary therapy and they work well on all levels of our being. Now, with this, what I've started doing is intuiting 3 elixirs for the week, and I've actually got 3 that have come through, which I will let you know in a minute. I am going to be reading from my Sacred Geometry Healing card deck, and on February the 24th, I actually have a live on Zoom, 9:30 to 12:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time, where you can come and learn more about the cards and how we can work with them and know more about sacred geometry at the same time and work with them on an everyday basis, which is why I created them, and would love people to understand more and more about what sacred geometry is all about. And the next thing I'd like to talk about is the seed of Sekhem, which is the seed of power. And this is my next tour to Egypt, doing it with Yosef Uyam on October 1st to the 13th of this year. I cannot wait. I'm absolutely ecstatic. I will drop the links, all of them, into this reading. It is www.phoenixgateway.com.au/Egypt-tour/. I will put it in, but you can go on there. You can have a look all about the tour. You can organize a free complimentary discovery call with me to find out more. And I would love to speak to you if this is aligning with where you are at the present moment. So without further ado, let's get into this reading. All right. 174 is on the bottom. I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee. I have been out all morning, so it's like, oh, give me coffee while I do this before my granddaughter gets home. So, okay, the 3 that came through. Let's talk. Protection. I am protected from negative energy and ill harm. This has been coming up a lot, and it comes up a lot for people who use my product and for those that I speak with about it as well. It protects us on all levels of our being, again, and for different reasons for everyone. And I'll do it in association to these others that came through. The second one that came away is pain away. Okay, pain away was something I created many years ago, and it was in relation to my daughter at the time, as well as my mum, who had passed over at that point. And it was all about working with the aspect of emotional pain. But it's not just emotional pain that we work with, it's also the physical pain, so it can be used on both levels. I am loved, safe and secure. I am free of physical pain and release all negative karmic and emotional energy. Oh, I shuffled the cards now, but I don't know if you heard me when I turned over the cards. It was 174 hertz. The 174 hertz is the frequency to work with when dealing with pain, and to work with on an anesthetic effect, as well as to use when you are letting go of aspects of trauma or parts of your just old outdated belief systems, people from your life, whatever it might be at this point in time. And the reason I feel it's really pertinent with the protection and everything now is that the Alchemy of Osiris came through. And Osiris is also another depiction of the phoenix, which is all about birth, death, and rebirth. It's about coming into fertile times, lush, that lush green times. It's what we're here to create, that abundance of amazing beauty and, really being within our power and in alignment with where we're meant to be right now. So the Alchemy of Osiris, the metaphysical journey of life, death and rebirth, shift my level of consciousness through change and growth. Okay, so there's an affirmation on all of the bottles, which is a really beautiful thing. So we've got protection, pain away, and Osiris. So really it's about shedding at the moment. We're at that point, we've been shedding and letting go, but we're coming into that next cycle right now, the cycle of rebirth. And as we do that, we find that energetically we are a lot more vulnerable, so it's really important to protect ourselves. And the pain away, well, really it's quite apt. I love how it's come through, because it just shows, when we're releasing that emotional pain, the personal pain, the physical pains, the mental pains, the spiritual pains, we can use pain away to assist us with shifting and feeling more at peace. All right. Oh, way too many. I'm just going to pick all them up and do that again. All right. They're actually beautiful cards. You know what? I'm going to actually take them, because I'm hearing this voice. No, don't put them back. Don't put them back. I'm not, there is no order to how they've fallen out. Okay. This is perfect for what we were talking about with Osiris, with that energy of what it represents right now, because what we are doing is we're coming into new beginnings. This also, the card is an 11, and 11, when we're looking at 11, it's about leadership, new beginnings. It's that movement forward. It's stability. If we were to look at it, it's the Two of Wands in a card deck. The seed is the Genesis pattern. These are the seeds that you have planted. This is where we are here. This is what we are here to create at this present moment. And what I love is that we also have clarity, which is the Star card. And this card, if we were to look at the Star card of the tarot again, what we're looking at is the wishing upon a star. You've got the water bearer, and the water bearer is Aquarius. So it's actually, we are in the month of Aquarius now, and the astrological sign of Aquarius. So these new beginnings are starting now. This is how I'm reading them for the now, okay? It is about that wish fulfillment. I can say wish upon a star. It's about you now going, you know what? I know very clearly what I want to bring in, and I'm commanding that to come into my life now. We put away all negative thoughts, because remember, it is our thoughts that create and what we, from thought that we manifest. So be very clear in and very focused in what it is that you want to bring about. Know that you are in that time right now. I'm going to take this as the next card. This is surrender. Okay, this has come up as well a number of times. Surrender is a four-dimensional hypercube, and what we're seeing is the netting of the four-dimensional hypercube. And the reason I created as the surrender card is because the 8 cubes that make up the netting of the tesseract can actually be placed into 216 different positions, which also is a 9. 2 plus 1 plus 6 equals a 9. So what it is showing is that when we let go of control, we are able to then choose different pathways in which we can go down, and it makes it a lot more easier for us to choose the correct pathway that we need at this present moment. Okay. Again, it's a 46. 4 plus 6 is 10, which is a 1. Again, it's all about that new beginnings. The next card is the 852 frequency. So 8 plus 5, 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 5 is 15. And 1 plus 5 is a 6. So this is a 6 frequency, okay? So this is apt in a couple of ways. What the 852 is about your connection to source, to your intuition and wisdom. And we've got to remember this, that when we talk about God, okay, we look at as above, so below. The God that is on the outer is actually the God within ourselves. And so all the wisdom, all the intuition, the knowledge we want is already within us, okay? And so you can go within to find the answers of what you're looking for. It's really about, at this point, really tapping in, honing into your intuition so that it can work for you. Really, really beautiful. You know, it's about listening to that higher self. And when we start listening to the higher self, it's then what we're listening to within ourselves, because as above, so below. The last but not least, and I'm taking it this way because it's actually on the bottom, but the awakening card again, all right? This is awakening. Whale is the wisdom keeper. These colors all match my dress today. I'm just looking at that. Anyway, this is the wisdom keeper. What we're looking at is the truncated octahedron. That is the shape in here. And what we see is the symbolism of the earth heart. It is our connection to source. It's our connection to all. And, you know, what we do is carry that wisdom within ourselves. We are joined by the umbilical cord. And when this card comes through, apart from telling us it's about an aspect of ourselves, which is awakening, it's that aspect of consciousness that is shifting, just as it says on the Alchemy of Osiris, the metaphysical journey of life, death, and rebirth, shift my level of consciousness through change and growth. We are growing, we are expanding on all levels of our being. And what is it that we're coming into? So much. And I love this card. It doesn't come out as often as I'd like it to, but this is the love frequency. So whether or not there is a lover, a partner coming in for you at this present moment, or it's a love that is already there, that is expanding exponentially, but on another level, which I think is very, very important, is the level of self-love. And it's that mirror reflection of what we put out there as well. It's the soulmate connection. It is the self-love connection. And really what we are seeing is that, you know, we are expanding. It's a 3. The card is a 3. It is an expansion of self, our self-awareness. It is an expansion of love. It is understanding that you know, we have to start with self-love to nurture ourselves, to truly understand, you know, a big aspect of why we're here. Because when we come from that vibration of love, from the heart, all that shitty stuff, that lower frequency stuff, it just dissipates. And we come from a place that we know nothing other than love. And then what are we doing? We are then sending that love out to all of those around us, to our family, our friends, the plants, the trees, everything, okay? We are sending that love to everything. And this is, I believe, one of the main reasons that we are here on this planet at this time right now, is to learn love, to be love. What a beautiful reading. I just looked at the clock, it was 14:14. Have a beautiful week wherever you are. And I will put all the descriptions in this reading, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Bye for now.